Hello and welcome to this special edition of Beyond the Book. My name is Ashley.
And my name is Sarah.
And we created this video series to explore how a book can inspire you to read, learn, and create together. The inspiration for this episode is Charlotte's Web by E.B White. We chose this book because it appears on a list of books that have been challenged or banned somewhere in the United States.
That is so surprising. I've heard people talk about banned books, but what actually is a banned book?
A banned book is a book that's been entirely removed from the shelves in a public library or a school library or even a bookstore. That means that nobody has access to that book from those sources. Book banning is a form of censorship.
So what if a book is just challenged? Are they also removed from the shelves?
A challenged book is one that a group or maybe an individual finds offensive and they ask a library or a bookstore to remove it.
Charlotte's Web. I guess any book can be offensive to anybody.
Any book can be offensive to anybody for any reason, and that's okay. You don't have to read that book. But at the public library, we celebrate the freedom to read. So it's up to you whether you're going to read a book that we have in our collection or not read a book that we have in our collection.
So what do you like to read? It may not be the same thing that somebody else likes. For instance, I like graphic novels and
Not so
Ashley
much.
doesn't. One of our jobs as a librarian is to help parents make educated choices for their child's reading material. If you've been to the library lately, you know that there are a lot of books on our shelves. So how do you make the right choice?
You can use a tool called Your Next Read. Find it on our website, thelibrary.org. It's right in the front, and you can get started right away by filling out a quick survey about yours and your child's preferences. You'll receive a curated list of titles from a librarian with an explanation as to why each title was chosen.
And each of those titles are linked with our catalog, so you can review them yourself. Did you know that if you click on a title in our catalog, it will open up a whole page of information for you? So some things like age recommendations, reviews by other parents, and even tags with themes about what the title's about.
If you don't see a title in our catalog, there are still ways to get it. We can try to borrow it from another library in the country, and that's free. Or you can suggest a title for purchase by logging into your library account. Patrons can suggest up to 3 titles a month, and you'll always receive a personalized response from one of our selectors as to whether we got it or didn't.
So what if there's a book you think we shouldn't have in our collection? There's a form for that too, and it's on our website under Policies, then Material Selection Policy. Here you can learn so much about the role of the library in our community, how we select material for our collection, the role of freedom to read, and how you can have a say.
This is also the place to learn about kids in the library. Many books are challenged or banned with the safety of children in mind. And as parents, you are responsible for what your child reads. Librarians are trained to make recommendations based on your child's reading level or some interests, but off the top of my head, I don't know whether your child maybe is really afraid of spiders or pigs or goose, or if perhaps a recent loss in the family make this book more difficult. Decisions about what materials are suitable for particular children should be made by the people who know them best, their parents or guardians.
We hope this gives you some more insight into the subject of banned books and why it's important to provide access to all material, even if some people find it inappropriate. Check out a banned book today and see if it's right for your family. It might become your favorite, you never know. Thanks for joining us for this Beyond the Book.